Hey guys, it's Bridget with Miracle Canine, and I'm here with our newborn and trained Bella. She's not too new, she's been here about a week. And Bella had a lot of really bad touch sensitivity where her owners struggled to get a collar on and off of her, and she would bite. The vet had to sedate her to put a collar on and off, so we've been working with a lot of handling things and getting her more comfortable with touch and not so fearful of it. They don't know when her issues started, but they had her as a puppy, and then as she grew into kind of her teenagehood, they started to see this behavior. So we just wanted to go over some handling drills you can do, because we would like her owner to do this, and then when the owner does take her to the vet, we want that trip to look a little bit more successful. So I'm just going to start with petting her, touching her. This is something a week ago that absolutely would not happen. Good. And then using reward as well. Good. Specifically touching her neck area. Good girl. Messing with the collar. Good. You can see her inclination to snarl is still there. Good. So how do we change the response of her having her neck touched and feeling like it's a very negative thing to starting to get her neck touched and feeling like it's no big deal? Or we're kind of turning it into a positive. Good. Good. And my goal when I am touching her neck is when she is snarling at me or raising her lips, I'm not going to shy away and pull away, because that's what she wants. She wants to feel like growling and snarling works to get her space. But unfortunately, things like this, grooming, vet appointments, putting a collar on and off the dog is an essential part of life. And spending months and months trying to positively reinforce it, it just doesn't make sense. So we're going to just kind of continue to work and push her through this a little bit. Good. 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 Take the collar completely off. You're naked. Good. Good. Good girl. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more touch heavy with touching her paws, maybe drummeling, doing some ear stuff. So for a little bit more advanced handling, I am going to pop a muzzle on her. And this is something, again, her owners couldn't do and the vet couldn't do. It was very difficult to get a muzzle on without her throwing a huge tantrum and trying to bite. So we've since muzzle conditioned her, got her open to the idea of the muzzle going on and off, and we're seeing a lot of improvement in her acceptance of the muzzle. Good job, Mama. And then again, the growling. I'm not going to release my hand just yet. Let me jump there. Some scratchies. Yeah. Not too bad, huh? Good. Sorry, girl. And put the leash back on too. Make sure this is nice and secure. Good job. Go in with some ear cleaning like your vet does when they come to look at your dog's ears. They just need to learn to accept them being touched, their head being maneuvered. Good. Want your snack? No. No, I don't. Good girl. Good. Good girl. And then we're going to kind of handle her like a vet would, like a routine exam. Look at her belly, press and hold, pick the legs up. Good. Good girl. Good. Good job. Get the Dremel out. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good. Good girl. And obviously when we're starting to do some handling things, this dog came in specifically for nervousness around handling. So we are seeing her, be a little bit scared of handling. She doesn't know where it's going to go, but desensitizing her is going to help her just accept that these things aren't scary and nothing ultimately bad is going to happen to her. And we can make it a more positive experience to change the way she feels about these kinds of things. Nobody likes being touched or maneuvered. She doesn't know exactly what we're doing, so I get where she's coming from. Good girl. Good job. We'll do some brushing. A little perfume. I think her owners even mentioned that they had a big issue brushing her as well, just anything handling-wise. She knew that she could kind of snap and get people to go away. Good. And if your dog is touch sensitive at the vet, it's good to practice a lot of this with them of what a vet would do. And if your vet will let you hold your dog, that can be a lot easier if they're used to you touching them. And a couple of good positions would be I'm going to maneuver her head gently. Up. Good. So the vet can look into her ears. If she needs to take blood from her neck, she can. Good. And then typically, if the vet needs to examine, I can hold the dog's head, get her used to this, and give her vaccinations. Good girl. Good job. If the vet needs her paw, we can practice having her paw extended. Good girl. Good job. Good girl, Bella. And then just like that, we can take the muzzle off. Good. Good girl. She said, oh, that wasn't so bad after all. Bella. Fight my ankles.